Ed Barnett is a fantastic example of shifting attitude to understand the importance of financial literacy and business acumen. As we step into this investing revolution, it's critical that we begin to shift our attitude and how we look at committing capital to ideas, to ventures, to businesses with the expectation of a return. That's what cop and flip means. Thank you, Ed, for taking a moment.
No problem.
To sit down and connect thoughts today for our web series. We're going to focus our conversation on this idea of cop and flip.
Mm-hmm.
And cop and flip is really an investment principle that's deep-rooted in committing capital with the expectation of a return.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have a tremendous depth of experience in investment advisory and management. So I'm just curious to know for you, like what inspired you to even get into financial services?
Well, my father has an undergrad degree in accounting and an MBA in finance. So growing up, before I could read the sports section, I'd have to read the business section. This was back in the day when you actually had a physical newspaper, not online. And through that, what it taught me is financial literacy. And through that time, it's understanding that if you can economically empower yourself, then you can also empower your community and make a difference, not only in your life and other people's lives.
Well, you know, when you are making investment decisions for your clients, for yourself, how does cultural consciousness weigh into those investment decisions?
Cultural consciousness. So the way that I look at it, how it weighs into that decision is us as a people. We've always had the ability to earn a lot of money, whether it be through athletics, through entertainment, through business, but we have to educate ourselves on finance, and not necessarily math, but finance, right? So how does money work? How does investments work? How does taxes work? So part of that cultural consciousness is not only saying, okay, give me your money, let me take care and invest it for you. It's the education of it. Here's the why to what we're doing, why we're doing. I always look at it from an educational point, like how do we educate our people on finances, investments, taxes, and them getting to a point where they're understanding really how their money works.
Well, you know, deep in our history as originals, we have come together to pool resources, whether it was for protection, whether it was for independence, or whether it was for progress. Have you witnessed or realized or experienced any positive, profitable examples where a group of investors have come together, pour their capital together in order to have higher returns together?
Back in 2006, another part of my business is I'm a franchisee of Buffalo Wild Wings, so I handle the finance part of it, and I have a business partner, and we have another partner that handles, and between the three of us, we pulled our resources together and opened up our first Buffalo Wild Wings in 2009. Then we opened up another one in 2011, then opened up another one in 2014, and just opened up another one in August of 2017, and we're continuing to grow. So individually, could we have done that? Probably not, because we have differing skill sets that we bring to the table that are all needed for a successful collaborative. But together, we were able to do that and continue to grow. Was there bumps in the road? Yes. Were there some failures? Yes, but you learn from them. Do we have any quitness? No.
We're 12% of the population. There's 125 trillion of total resources here in the U.S., so it's probably pretty fair and realistic that we should own and control at least 12% of the total wealth and resources that are in the United States.
Gotcha.
But what do you think it would take for us to get behind a single-minded agenda of staying laser focused on acquiring 15 trillion of total wealth and resources?
Gotcha. The short answer, a fundamental shift in our attitudes towards money. Fundamental shift in our attitudes towards what's important, right? Change our our attitudes towards money, attitudes towards finance, I think naturally what we'll do is we'll get a bigger piece of the pie of that wealth. As people, be on the same page on what money is,
Sure.
how it works, and how do you grow money. Right? So if you have a group of people who are financially literate, then they're going to make different decisions on what they do with their money, how they invest their money. To your point earlier, not being afraid of investing money,
Sure.
and then understanding the risk reward in investing money. We're not going to always have winners, but if you have a long-term approach, you know that you're going to have more winners than losers.
Right. So thank you for your time. I appreciate your high power conversation, and
Right.
definitely wish you the best in all you do, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Originals are melanin beings of African descent. We are originals.